Good morning, my name is Martin and this is the tribe of the fox. And today I would like to speak a little bit about trees and how to connect with trees. So I went to a place where there's lots of trees and it feels so nice. Now, trees are basically a nation, a tribe in their own right. It's just like that you have humans, you have elves, you have deities, and you have trees. They're their own nation. And trees, of course, they are alive. They grow, they thrive, they change with the seasons. But there's more. They also have a consciousness of their own. Every type of tree is different, you know. An oak tree is different than a birch tree or a walnut or a poplar. They all have their own character. And if you manage to connect with trees, then you will notice that trees, the way they feel, the way you can feel them, is different every day. Trees can be relaxed, they can be even distressed. And you will find this out when you manage to establish a connection with a tree. So how do you do this? Let's see. This is a beautiful tree here. And what you can do is, first of all, and I will tell you this 1,000,000 times in my videos, get out of your head, get into your body. And do this, for instance, by feeling your feet on the floor, on the ground. And just steer your attention in your body. Just feel your body. Does the energy goes upwards or downwards? Does it feel heavy? Does it feel light? Just get out of your head. And just stand a little while near a tree. Just chat to it a little bit. Say hello. Or give a little bit of water, for instance, to the tree. Just pour it over the tree as a gift to the tree spirit or the tree itself. And then when you stand in the energy of the tree, because a tree has an aura, an energy field, just like a human being has. And what you can do then is you can ask the tree if you are allowed to connect with it. And then when you're standing there with your feet on the floor, in your body, out of your mind, touch the tree. Just feel it. Is it warm? Is it rough? Is it cold? What is it? And I do this with 2 hands, but I obviously have to hold the camera now. And then put your hand a little bit off the trunk. And just feel the energy between the bark and your hand. Don't think, just feel. Is the energy moving? Sometimes it rocks you back and forth a little bit. Sometimes it's pushing you away. This tree is very calm. Well, he knows that I'm here every day, so. And just feel. And see what comes up inside of you. And trust your feeling. Don't go intellectual. Don't think, oh, this is not possible. Oh, I think it's wrong. Oh, I should do this or that. No, just feel. Just feel, my friends. And always feel your feet on the floor. Stay connected to Mother Earth. Or whatever you want to call her. And I do this with my eyes closed. And sometimes I open my eyes and I see the little insects in the bark. It's all very peaceful. Although trees can be in distress as well. I have experienced this. They can even be grumpy. Make no mistake about it. Just learn this, people. And teach this to your children. And if you're a school teacher, teach this to the children in your classroom. This is animism. This is respect for nature. This is nice. This is beautiful. And then if you're done, then you thank the tree that you are allowed to do this. Because it's a very personal thing. I mean, you touch the tree. And then you just step back, stand around the tree for a little while. And just like I told you before, teach this to your children. Teach this if you're a teacher for school children. This is not about crazy environmental concepts that come from the mind. You know, the human mind doesn't function that well, by the way. This is really about connecting with nature. This is really about experiencing how alive a tree really is. It's really a being. And it's beautiful, it's respectful, this is teaching you something. This is teaching you something. And I once took a friend out here. And this friend was from a different part of the country. He didn't knew anything, by the way, about connecting with trees. And I took him to a walnut. Now walnut trees, they have a bit of a wild character. Dirkje can tell you about this as well. We have the same experience. We always check, double check our experience with each other. And I took this friend out here and I let him feel the walnut tree. He never done this before. And he said, "Whoa, this walnut tree, it is just shaking me back and forth. It's rocking me back and forth." I said, "Yeah, this is what Dirkje and me also experienced. That's what walnut trees do. And then I took him to an oak tree. Now an oak tree has a very different energy. They're much more calm and stable most of the time. And he picked that up as well. And I didn't told him in advance what to expect. He had to figure it out totally himself. So, you know, I'm not just talking about my experience, but this is also the experience of some other people. And you might have a slightly different experience, you know, because paganism and animism is not about dogmatic thinking. It's not about, yeah, this is written in this book, so it has to be like this and like this only. No, sorry, that's Abrahamic thinking. That's not pagan thinking. That's not animist thinking. That's about experience, being undogmatic, going out there in nature and connect with all these spirits and trees and deities. And feeling all these energies in nature, because this part where I'm standing now has a different energy than a few hundred yards from here. That feels different. This is about people who can feel. This is about people who can step out of their narrow minds and their intellectual concepts. Because that's not worth very much, to be honest. I know from my own experience. So people, I do hope that this was useful for you, what I just told you. This method of feeling trees, as I just explained, it works very well for me. Try it yourself, and if you get the hang of it, if you figure out how it works, then please tell your friends, please tell your children if you have children. This is a good thing. Tell your wife, tell your husband, and enjoy yourself in nature, because this is so nice. Okay, I will, we're 10 minutes busy now, so I will stop filming. I wish all of you a nice day. Stay safe, stay healthy, And if you enjoy this video, then please like and subscribe and share.